Hello, everybody. Welcome along. It's the last weekend before Christmas, but we have the small matter of EFL Championship round 22 to contend with. And it starts tonight with Swansea versus Wrexham in a Welsh derby. We have some weather in Wales, by the way, looking at the pictures here, but big bragging rights in this one. Looking forward to it. Obviously, we've done Wrexham a lot of times, given their ability to draw a TV audience this year, but don't think we've done Swansea. Correct me if I'm wrong in the watch long. I certainly haven't seen Swansea for a while, so I'm looking forward to seeing them play, and it's certainly the first time I'll have seen them play under Vitor Matos. Really looking forward to spending the next couple of hours with you guys. Let yourself be known. Say hello in the comments. We've got it all running on the screen today, so make sure you get involved in there. And speaking of getting involved, should we go straight in there, you lot, with a like spike wherever you are watching this stream? If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitter, there should be something that looks a little bit like that. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's do a like spike. You've got 11 seconds. Go. Thank you lot, as ever, for your wonderful, wonderful support. You can support merely by interacting here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Plenty of you already getting involved and doing that. We have got 14 likes. We love to get to 50 before kickoff. So do keep hitting that thumbs up button. And if you really, really want to, just before Christmas, if you haven't given all your money to Amazon, make sure you donate. It's completely free to watch this show, but if you can support, we love that via Super Chat, Super Sticker. We've got a 5 Super Chat target tonight, so feel free to get involved and we'll give super shout outs to anybody there. Can't quite get the temperature right in here. Okay, so round 22 in the EFL Championship looks a little something like this. Swans Wrexham tonight, which we are about to take in. In the earlies tomorrow, Blackburn v Millwall. Millwall could go back in third tomorrow, couldn't they? Preston versus Norwich. Preston also pushing right up at the top of the table. Norwich improving. Southampton versus Coventry. That is huge. The match of the weekend surely there. Those are the earlies. Into the 3 p.m.s is Bristol City versus Middlesbrough. And Middlesbrough go 5 for 5. Charlton versus Oxford. That is a beauty down the bottom there, isn't it? Derby versus Pompey. Hull versus West Brom. Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday. QPR, Leicester. Sheffield United, Birmingham. And Watford versus Stoke. No Sunday games, no Monday games. We are all done by 5 p.m. on Saturday, and then you can really, really start to think about Christmas, although we will be doing the hot takes on Sunday morning, so maybe wait until after them. Right, let's get into some hellos and some comments and whatnot, and then we will get into the team news. But let's start here with our good friend, Liam. I will drink to you, fella. Cheers. As Ben licks another late night coffee. Merry Christmas from mine to yours. Yes, it is the Liam versus Ben derby tomorrow. Ipswich versus Sheffield Wednesday. Travelling down tomorrow. Please go easy on us. It's the sort of game that Ipswich should definitely make hard work of, even though they'll be strong favourites. Liam, thank you as ever for your wonderful support. And our first super chat of the day. We are 1 for 5. Thank you so much, Liam. Let's do a few more hellos. Kelly, great to see you as ever. Ashley, long time no see, welcome. Alexander, welcome to you. Kieran, who else have we got? Mark, welcome. DSP in Canada, lovely. Tal, welcome. Yes, smash that like button. Jay, recovering from my 36th birthday. There you go. Happy birthday to you yesterday, Jay. Nick, welcome to you. Producer Jake, the legend, welcome to you. He's looking for a good clip. I'm going to say anything interesting all night. Unlikely. We'll see. David, welcome to you. Hold your fire on your predictions there. Dave, welcome to you. Some really good friends here in the chat on a Friday night. Should we get into the team news? I'm going to bang through the 11s for both sides here. Swansea versus Wrexham. Normal request from you guys. Let me know who you're looking forward to seeing play and who you think the potential match winners in this one are. Here come your team lineups. Okay, Swansea line up under Vitor Matos with Lawrence Vigouroux in goal. Timon and Galbraith, this is all according to FootMob, are the fullbacks. Burgess and Cabango are the centre-backs, with Franco and Stamanic in midfield. Inusa and Ronald wide. Vidal off Vipotnik up top. Bench for Swans: Fisher, Samuel Smith, Key, Casey, Fulton, Cullen, Yalkule, Ida, and Ji Sung Yeom. For Wrexham, it is Okonkwo in goal. Cleworth, Hyam, and Doyle are the three centre-backs. McLean and Longman are the wing-backs. Remember, Wrexham without their first choice wing-backs, Kabore and Kachache. Three in central midfield: Sheaf, Dobson, and Thomason. Moore and Windass start up top together. Remember us doing a game, Wrexham versus Coventry, where Moore and Windass were imperiously good in that game. When they start together, they do tend to make things happen. On the bench for the Red Dragons: Burton, Cody, Scar, O'Brien, James, Rathbone, Barnett, Broadhead, and Smith. So a little bit there to play with on the bench for Phil Parkinson. Kind of narrative around this one tonight. Obviously, Swansea have been on a terrible run, changed the manager, and we did get those two head-to-head victories for the Swans, for Vitor Matos. Last week in the three-game week, vital wins, really. Think where they'd be without these two victories. Well, if I do the overly simplistic thing of deducting 6 points, they'd be well down there, below Norwich, even if you crack a bit of goal difference off as well into the bargain to play the worst case scenario. But it was wins over Oxford and Pompey. But otherwise, it's been nothing doing. And Swansea, I mean, if you look, they've beaten Blackburn, who are down there, beaten Norwich, who were at a very low ebb, Oxford and Pompey. So as much as it sounds reductive as a theory to say, Swansea don't beat teams that are not down the middle of the table over the past couple of months, do they? So how will they go against a team in Wrexham where the narrative is that, I mean, they've dropped off a bit in terms of actual points accumulation, but they're jolly hard to beat, Wrexham, aren't they? They're in 15th. They have had the most draws in the league, but 1, 2, 3. Start that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One defeat in 9. Oh, actually, I can see an EFL Cup game there. So it's actually one defeat in 11 in the league for Wrexham. So they are very, very hard to beat. However, they are the drawingest, the team with the most draws in the entire division. Has the rain calmed down there? Looks like it might have been a shower before kickoff, and hopefully it's calmed down a little bit. Players in the tunnel. Okonkwo is massive, isn't he? You don't really notice that when he stands in a goal. He's gigantic bloke, isn't he? Jesus, I hadn't noticed that before. Right, players about to come out. Let's do some predictions. Before you come in with your predictions, let me just give you a little heads up what has been said on the poll on the community tab of the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. We ran the poll. We are running the poll. How many votes have we had? We have had 750 votes, and 30% think this game will be a draw. Another draw for Wrexham. 32% have Swansea winning this. 38% have Wrexham winning this one. So not masses in it there. We normally get a bit more of a solid idea. But the poll on the community tab thinks that Wrexham, just by 6%, are going to win this. But as I say, not much in it at all. Therefore, you can get me your predictions in. I can see 2 super chats. I can see 3. Let me do the super chats first. Start your predictions going now, and I'll hit the button in a minute. I've got to say a huge thank you to Mark, absolute legend there. I wish one and all a very Merry Christmas. Cheers. Thank you so much, Mark. We've got one from Dave. I was taking 9,000 fans to West Ham in the FA Cup, so we'll actually have a noisy London Stadium. It can be a bit much in there, can't it? What else have we got? We had one more in here. Ben, legend, thank you. Merry Christmas, everyone. May your football stockings be filled. He's written a lovely message there. I can't read it. I'm going to start again. Merry Christmas, everyone. May your football stockings be filled with wins and worldies. Thank you so much. And we are, how many super chats is that, guys? We are 4 for 5. One more super chat, and I will shut the hell up about people super chatting. But we do need predictions. Get them in right now. It's 38% on Wrexham to win this one. You've got 24 seconds for predictions. Go. Right, let's get those predictions. I want to read as many of these out as I can before we get to kickoff. Where are we starting? Here with Desmond. Ben, 2-1 Swans. Kieran, 2-1 Wrexham. Nick, 2-1 Wrexham. Tao, 2-1 Wrexham. Dave, that's a popular one. 1-1 Mark. Nil. Effin. Nil. Craig, 2-1 Swans. Alfie, 3-1 Wrexham. Holly, 2-1 Swans. David, 1-1. Nicola, Desmond. CCY, yeah, great detail there. Lennon, Desmond. Clean Burn, 1-1. Well, I won't read that just in case. Oh, we've got 2 of them. Okay, I will read it. Scott and DCFC Eustace, 4-4. I will very much take it. Daniel, let's have a fun 3-2. Wrexham, absolutely. Joining you from my ferry commute. Very nice too. I'm trying to think. I'm just looking at wind and rain here, and I'm imagining being on a ferry, for goodness sake, in that. But there you go. So many on the Desmond here as well. Jamie there will add that one on. Right. I think we are good to go and get started. Thank you for all of your predictions. By the way, we are 1 super chat away from me shutting up about super chats and us hitting the super chat target early in the day. Make sure you've hit like as well. I'm going to stick the scoreboard up. We'll try and start the clock off without me messing everything up as I normally do today. And then we can enjoy Swansea versus Wrexham to kick off round 22 in the EFL Championship. I think I'm on main event on Sky Sports tonight if you want to properly line everything up. We got the clock up there to help you out. And even further up there, you can see we are brought to you in association with the wonderful people over at Betfred. And I will be there on Monday on the 6:42 a.m. train up to Manchester for the Christmas special on the Sportsman Untitled podcast. Please, Betfred have done a great thing supporting me this season, having me appear there twice a month. So please do head over at your leisure and subscribe to the Sportsman Untitled podcast over on YouTube. And It's going to be a bit of fun. Some Secret Santa's going to be going on. I have been in the market for a present for somebody, and I probably will be receiving one as well, which is going to be fun on Monday. So do check out Sportsman Untitled, and a big thank you to Betfred. Right, Kiefer Moore with the flick on from the long ball forward. It's headed through and gathered by Lawrence Vigouroux. Easy take. Nothing doing so far in this opening 1 minute and 30 of this game. Ball over in the right back area for Swansea. Just played it back into Cabango, who goes in to Timon, who got quite narrow there from left back. Vipotnik tries to hoik it forward up in the air. It's actually ran for them there, Swansea, and unceremoniously there, Max Cleworth just sticks his foot through the ball and hoiks that one forward. Wow, we're there. David, you absolute bloody hero. Thank you so much. That is it. We don't need any more super chats. Thank you guys so much for your support. This will always be free. We put the target up for 5 pretty much every other watch along if we do 2 close together. So thank you so much, David. You've got us over the line there. Big thank you to David, Ben, Dave, Mark, and Liam. Some real staunch supporters there and subscribers. Really appreciate all of your contributions, guys. You don't need to contribute anymore. Really, feel bad for asking in the first place, but it's very kind. Thank you for all of your support. Longman knocks it into it's Windass, wasn't it? In a bit of a crowd there. He's going to get it back, as he? Moore's got it in the 10. Gets it out wide to Longman. Crosses right-footed. Searching ball. Decent cross. Burgess heads it kind of back out to the right wing area. And Swansea get it clear. David, thank you so much. First time seeing Swansea Stadium. Quality setting this. Yeah, the Swansea Stadium is a fine example of a club that has exactly the right stadium for their club. Do you know what I mean? It just fits perfectly. Not too big, not too small. Nice access. Quite picturesque part of the world there as you go past those bridges down by the river in Swansea. And I believe last time I was there, I saw Ipswich get a very fluky win. Could have lost that game about 6-1, I think. Michael, thank you. Lots of happy Christmas messages going around. Vigouroux. Game seems to be playing in the in the Swansea defensive half, either with Swansea knocking the ball around and not getting anywhere really, or Wrexham pressing and probing basically. So territory is with Wrexham in the early going. Vidal, Stamanic, Galbraith, who's impressed, hasn't he? Where was he last season? Someone remind me. Galbraith. He was in League One, wasn't he? Was he Orient? Can't remember. Someone tell me in the chat. Richard. Bloody legend. Check out Rich on the Wednesday week, I think. One of the Sheffield Wednesday podcasts. Anyway, sorry if I got the wrong one there. Previewing Ipswich versus Wednesday tomorrow. You can check out the Blue Monday. Should probably plug that really, shouldn't I? If you're interested in that game. What was my prediction? Climax. Do you know, I think I was cross with Wrexham for stitching me up last time. Oh, have they got a nice bounce there, Ronald? Trying to push through the middle. I think, has he had handball given against him? Yeah, looks like he has. Yeah, I think I went 1-0 Swansea. I think Sam went the other way. That I don't think should have been handball. He literally had it booted. He had his arm out and it hit his elbow. It's booted at him from about a yard away, wasn't it? I guess the problem is that he took a shot, didn't he? So by the letter of the law, if he hadn't taken a shot, maybe he could have played on, because obviously you can't, there's no deliberate or not deliberate if you immediately score after it. Whereas if you take a couple of touches, everything kind of moves on a bit there. McLean down the left. I think that's bounced back off him. It's going to be a Swans goal kick, or was he offside indeed? I'll never understand Dobson starting. Hope he proves me wrong. Expecting to see some additions to Wrexham. Yeah, I'm sure you will. 4 goals, 2 in League One and 2 in League Two. Wow. If you are across, like Holly is, League One and League Two, let us know what is going down there. Sounds like it's a busy start there. Swans crossing from the right, headed clear. They're going to try and follow this up. Shot driven in from Timon, who scored an absolute epic worldy volley the other day, didn't he? Oh, more on the break here. Managed to poke it through. I don't know if there was a ball on. Could have swept it through, just helped it on left-footed there. Windass was in. I like Moore and Windass very much, but one thing they don't particularly have is the ability to just sprint in behind defences and outrun people, do they? Not quite their tempo, is it? Restart for Swansea. Galbraith knocks it long. And I don't know if the Wrexham centre-halves have been told, don't play in your own half. Or maybe don't play in your own half for the first 10-15 minutes of a derby game. But Cleworth and Hyam have, if they've been under any pressure, just knocked it into the front a few times. So I think there's been a clear instruction from Phil Parkinson not to take risks. Ashley, enjoyed my last visit to Swansea. Did feel bad for Burgess. Oh, God, yeah. Double own goal, poor fella. Oh, it's broken on the edge of the box. Vipotnik sorts his feet out. Oh, he went into the crowd. He actually didn't have a bad first touch there. Hit the shot, blocked out. If he'd gone the other way, that opened up on the right foot, didn't it, for Zan Vipotnik? Moore tries to take that one down, hits the deck, and wins the foul, does he? Or is it gone for a throw-in? No, I think Big Keith has won the foul. Last time we did Wrexham, Kiefer should have had a couple of goals, shouldn't he, against Hull, missed a pen, and a very favourable 1v1. Yeah, just in that Vipotnik opening there. He does well to beat Hyam, but you can't help feeling there's 2 defenders to Hyam's right as he's looking, and none the other side. You feel like he turned into the crowd there. By the way, Ben, my name isn't Holly. My name is Matt. Are you expecting me to remember that, Holly? I'll try my best. Change your profile, whatever it is up there. But yeah, appreciate the updates. And we have the return of Steve Evans to the EFL as well. You love to see it. Restart, Wrexham, throw in left-hand side. In it comes, straight past Windass and handed back. Galbraith's got it for Swans. There's a foul there. Bit aggressive there from Sheaf. 2 touch tight, if that's possible. Free kick Swansea. Proper derby this, isn't it? No flow to it whatsoever. Wrexham, as I said, very much attempting to just move the ball either by pressing or by knocking it forward early into the Swansea half and play the game there. Inusa trying to get ahead of Cleworth there, channel ball, and they've won the throw-in actually, Swansea. Well, that's got them up the pitch. Inusa feed inside. Vidal knocks it back. Timon, Inusa, Vidal. Wrexham solid shape as you'd imagine. Easy header clear. Timon. All chest down by Vipotnik. Head it, kick it stuff from Wrexham. Inus has got it again on the left wing. Comes inside. Vidal. It's a poor ball given straight to Dobson. And not for the first time. Wrexham just knock it and try and get it into the other half and get up the pitch. They are not messing about in their own half in this game. Wrexham. Cabango across the back, clearing that one. Sheaf. Going backwards there. Cleworth. Hyam. Doyle. Oh, Doyle. Lovely feed into Windass. Top end. They've had to come back into midfield. It's a great ball by Doyle. Dobson. Nice bit of football by Wrexham. Into the front. Left to right now. Long man. Comes back inside. Good play. Crossing position. Doesn't want to cross it. Cleworth. Dobson. And given away. It's really good football up until then by Wrexham. And they've got it again actually now. It's turned over and Longman puts the cross in. Sheaf trying to follow up. Edge of the box. Good box scene actually. There's three of them in the centre with McLean and Sheaf on the edge. Yeah, I was just saying I've been a bit critical of Wrexham not playing in their own half. But to be fair to them, when they're in the other half, nice football there. Started by Doyle. Maybe that was the difference, wasn't it? Instead of a defender just booting the ball down the ground, Doyle just fizzing it into the front. You know, starts the passing going, doesn't it? If you see a centre-half play through the lines like that. There's a big diag for Longman. These wing-backs have to do a lot of running for Wrexham, don't they? He's done well, though, Longman. 1v1 into the box, actually. Crosses in, and yet again, Cameron Burgess has scored an own goal. I do not believe it. Poor Cameron Burgess. We were talking about the two own goals the big Aussie centre-half scored against Ipswich, and it's quite an uncomfortable watch because he scored another own goal. Burgess, it's really good from Longman. He comes in off the right, swings the cross in, and it's a bullet header from Burgess again into his own net. I feel terribly for him. It looks like a great ball and a good run. He looks like he's onside. It's not the greatest bit of defending in the world from Timon. Stop the cross, stop the cross, stop the cross. He doesn't. And Burgess, he's on the near post. He tries to get something on it. He has to defend it, doesn't he? But like the Newcastle striker the other day, I mean, give Longman a lot of credit. It's very good from him, isn't it? Keeper can do utterly nothing about that, can he? Vigouroux. And Burgess says, oh my God, I cannot believe this is happening to me again. I feel really badly for him, but it is Swansea 0, Wrexham 1. Another own goal by Cam Burgess. And Vitor Matos puffs his cheeks out. To be fair, if there's been a better side in this, it has been Wrexham, I think, hasn't he? And particularly, they've got Longman forward, haven't they? They've got McLean forward. Okay, they have literally hoofed it from defence 3-4 times, Wrexham. But, you know, they look solid. Got a threat up top, and they lead 1-0 via an own goal from Cam Burgess. Does he need to stick his head on that? I think he does, Rich. I think it comes in with such pace. And he's the front man on the near post. You can't not head it, but I think Longman needs to take some credit, and I think Timon could have done a bit more to stop the cross, couldn't he? Oh wow, Gavin, what a super chat! Thank you so much. Evening, Ben. Merry Christmas. Keep up the great work, Gavin. Good friend of mine actually. I've had his ticket at Luton a couple of times and sat with him and met his family and all of all of that good stuff. So really, really appreciate that Christmas super chat, Gavin. It's really, really kind. He's one of the good ones. We have many of them here. Thank you, Gavin. Is that a foul by McLean in the corner on Ronaldo? No, they've won it back though. Cross blocked, corner Swansea. Fans behind the goal there. Getting behind that. Thank you again, Gavin. David, enjoy your channel and 3 at the back. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, go and subscribe over Conor McGilligan's channel there. You'll find me and Matt SB on there each and every week. There you go. There's another one for it there. Cade. Yeah, thank you so much. Corner Swansea, 17 gone. Close up of Cameron Burgess, who's going to be very eager to get his head on this one and equalise, given the own goal he's just scored. You're not going to score from a corner like that, though. It's a horrible floaty corner, wasn't it? Doyle thinks his Christmas has come early there, heads out easily. And Longman, who's had an excellent start to the game, is sprinting down the left-hand side. If the game stopped now, Longman would win man of the match, wouldn't he? For the assist and his work thus far for Wrexham. Hello from Vietnam, Jeffrey. Welcome around the world. We'll play Where in the World maybe at half-time. A Christmas edition of Where in the World. Oh, you in trouble for kicking the ball away there? Did he know the whistle had gone? I think he's going to get away with that one. Has he been booked there, Thomason? He's claiming he didn't hear. I think he did. I think the ref's actually right there to book Thomason. From the hard cam, you could see the whistle clearly go. I mean, Galbraith has heard it very, very clearly. Yeah, silly boy. Yellow card for booting the ball away. For Thomason. Own goals don't get announced in the stadium. Is that right? Save some blushes, I guess. Ryan Longman is having a great game. He certainly is, yeah. Here, there, everywhere. He won't actually get an assist for that, will he? Because it didn't go in off a Wrexham player. But we all know he's in part, well, in huge part responsible for that goal. Inusa trying to get down the left wing. Wrexham are not a fun team to play against if they score the first goal, are they? They're pretty sturdy even when they're at 0-0. But when they're at 1-0 up and you've got to step out, they'll catch you, won't they? Knock it into more with Windass close. Get those wing-backs forward. Windass, what a pass. Wow. McLean goes back home. It's a good press from Swansea. And again, no risks. Just knocked it into the other half. And Moore is such a unit up there, isn't he? That's a foul. I think the yellow card is going to come out for Stamanic here. Stamanic is a bit unlucky there. Because he knows it's a foul. And what's just happened a minute before is ref's booked a Wrexham player. So if the ref was 50-50 on that one, because he's just booked the Wrexham player, you all know it's in his head. Out comes the yellow card then for a Swan. And Stamanic goes in the book. Wayne. Legend. Love watching your League One predictions with Matt SB from Huddersfield Town fan. Thank you very, very much. Here's Longman. Dobson. Turned over. Stamanic knocks it forward early. Good hold by Vipotnik. Not a great feed, though. To be fair, Inusa went really narrow and made it a horribly difficult pass for Vipotnik. Nice carry by Galbraith, who's gone from right back over to the left wing there. Stamenic. It's going to be a restart for Swansea, is it? No. Wrexham, Cleworth, throw in. Mr. Bloom, are the Super Swans faffing about sideways and backwards? Well, no, actually. They haven't got 85% possession. They've only got 46, strangely. Although I think my... my stats aren't dated. I thought my stats weren't right because it said Wrexham total shots 0. And I thought Wrexham can't have 0 shots and 1 goal. Yes, they can. If a Swansea player took the shot and scored an own goal, right? So we got that lovely anomaly in football where one team's had 2 shots, one team's had 0 shots. And the team with 0 shots is leading. How about that? Vidal tries a little feed through. Ronaldo coming off the line. Ooh, is that going to be a penalty? Doyle wags his finger. Ronaldo hit the deck. I'm not sure. I'll wait for the replay. Ooh, that could have been given, couldn't it? Ronaldo gets a touch on it. Ronaldo's looking for it, isn't he? Leaves his foot in. Oh, you've seen them given, though, haven't you? It's a bit clumsy from Doyle. Is that referee Langford? Shakes his head. You've seen him given, haven't you? I think Ronaldo leaves his leg there waiting for the contact. But if Doyle makes the attempt to play the ball, doesn't get near it, and there's contact, you know the attacker's going down, don't you? That's just the deal. Could have been a penalty, that one, for Swans. Not given. Stamenic. Burgess. Sticks a boot in. Looking for it. Ronaldo is the most un-Brazilian Brazilian going. Tremendous. We played Morecambe in League One. They had 0 shots on target and we lost. That's such a League One thing to happen, isn't it? Oh, dear. I love League One. No, I don't love League One. I love League One when my team's not in it. 24 and a half gone midway. Well, past midway in the first half. Swansea 0, Wrexham 1. Wrexham leading via an own goal from Cameron Burgess. Penalty shout there for Swansea. Doyle, a bit clumsy on Ronaldo there. Seen him given. Regain here. Ronaldo in the box now. His shot is blocked. Knocked back off by Franco. Galbraith stands on it, which allows Wrexham to get back in shape. Ooh. Volleyed from the angle by Ronaldo. Sticks it over the bar. Cheating South American tactics. Our game, what does that say? Our game has suffered from them antics. You never see Franny Lee play in the 1970s. He loved to dive, didn't he? Hey? Oh, here's an interesting angle. Oh, okay. So the angle from behind the goal, it looks like a penalty. The angle from the side actually looks like a dive, doesn't it? Like Doyle goes in, Ronaldo then kind of starts going down, hits the contact and then finishes going down. So having seen that different angle, presumably from the handheld camera on the side, it really doesn't look like a penalty. The one from where you're looking from actually behind the goal, it did actually look like a penalty, didn't it? But That proves what a hard job refs have got when you see the same tackle from 3 different angles and one looks one way and one looks the other. So I think I'll probably change my mind on that. You have seen him given, but you've seen him given incorrectly then, because I think he's really looking for that, isn't he? Ronald. McLean's just been penalised there. Not sure why Franco's holding his ear when he got kicked in the torso, but hey-ho. You got the decision, lad. Franny Lee, my first ever football hero. How about that? Blues fan here. I think we Blues might be in a relegation scrap soon. Nah, come on, Paul. Surely not. Surely not. There's been another goal in League 2 in Barrow v Cheltenham. It's all going off down there. Vigoro. Hit that straight down the ground looking for Vidal. Why not? Goes all the way through to Okonkwo. Return of Party Marty to Loftus tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be a good one, that one. William watching from Yorkshire. I'm very good, mate. Thank you for asking, buddy. Oh, Vigoro miscontrolling that. You know he passed it back to him as well, Burgess. That'd have been his luck, wouldn't it? Back pass, miss kick from the keeper, and the centre-half gets the own goal, right? Throwing Swansea right-hand side. I mean, Wrexham will be pretty happy with this. Swansea are having more of the play. They've really made any chances yet? They haven't, have they? Inusa looked offside to me. Is the flag going to go up? No. Into the box. Hits the shot blocked. He's going to get another go. Blocked again. Good defending. Longman, who's having a good game, isn't he? Nicely swept up in central midfield by Galbraith, who looks a player, doesn't he? Inusa, Burgess. It's going to be hard to break Wrexham down if Swansea aren't a bit more creative than I'm seeing at the moment. Their intentions look good to play through. Execution not great so far. Oh, Vidal, good hit. Nearly caught Okonkwo there, but as we said, looking at the tunnel, Okonkwo is a huge bloke. So he had an advantage there to tip that over the bar. It's a good strike, that. Look at that. Really good strike, actually. Full on the volley. Element of surprise. Tries to loop it over the keeper. He really can't do a lot more with that. Vidal, great strike. Lovely dip on it. Would have been a great goal, that. But look how high Okonkwo's hand comes up. I hadn't realised he was quite so tall. Corner. A retrospective yellow for the dive. It's so hard, isn't it, to prove that somebody dived. Talking about their intent then, aren't you? And however it looks on TV, they can always argue, I fell over. What can I do? What can I do? Corner comes in from Swans. Not a good one again, actually. Was that Vidal, who just had a great volley putting it in? Crossed in near post. Dobson blocks. Wrexham counter. Booted forward. Looking for Windass. Big Kiefer's just jogged up there slowly. And it is back with Vigoro. Kieran, hope we keep Tommy Conway quiet tomorrow. Yeah, curse of the old player potentially in Bristol City versus Borough tomorrow. Borough looking for 5 in a row. Here's Ronald coming in off the left. Oh, it's a great block there by Dobson. Deflection's a bit lucky there. Looks like Inusa and Ronald have swapped wings for the moment. Galbraith gets it back. Nice rotation there, actually. Trying to get Franco in. But cleared away. Holly, am I doing any... Oh, Holly's not a name. I can't remember what her name was. Am I doing any watch-along games tomorrow? I'm glad somebody asked. We are not live tomorrow. Next time we'll be live will be Boxing Day. I am, if anyone is around, and there's only 5 tickets remaining, looks like we're going to sell out, which is great. I will be performing with That's So 90s tomorrow night at the Crier Arts Theatre in Carshalton, South London. Send me a DM if you're interested in that. That one did hit Dom Hyam's arm in the box, but it's never going to be a penalty, right next to his arm, and flipped on by Vidal from point-blank range, so would never have been unnatural or deliberate. Galbraith, give and go. Stamanic. Timon. Oh, Vidal tries to spin. Cleworth. And these Wrexham 3 at the back are going to be well up for this, aren't they? It's going to be, okay, let Swansea have possession. And all you have to do is go 1v1 with whoever is up against them. Head it, kick it, clear it, etc., etc. Just looking at the Burgess own goal here again. Could Timon have stopped the cross? Yeah, he could have, couldn't he? Doesn't even do a trick. Just goes on the inside. And I know it's more difficult once the player gets into the area, but you can still make the block. Burgess then in no man's land with the ball absolutely fizzed at him head height. Galbraith, oh, lovely feet. Oh, really good play on, lad. Excellent play. And a clip down the line. Oh, he's just got a bit overexcited there. Didn't quite have that one in his locker to play channel ball to Franco into his path. Good play by Galbraith, though. Bit of a buzz when he gets the ball. He's got a bit lucky there. He's fallen over. He still managed to play it on the ground. It's out with Ronald on the left wing. 1v1 with Longman. Ronald beats him. That's looked like a foul there. Looked like a pull of the shirt there. I think Longman got away with that. But hey, I was wrong last time on Ronald, wasn't I? So I'll plead the fifth on that one. Maybe it was a blind side of the ref. Little pull on the... Was it on the shirt sort of short there? Have a look at this. Yeah, he's got away with that, hasn't he? Pull on the shirt there by Longman, but he disguised it. Ronald's body between the ref and the pull on the shirt. Jeffrey tapping out at 3:33 a.m. How about that? Sleep well. To feed into Vidal. Dobson touched tight. Vidal draws the foul. Burgess, nice ball through the lines. Bit of space now. Franco driving into the 10. Oh, silly. 2 to his left, 1 to his right, and he hits a 30-yarder in pretty crappy, wet conditions. Just keep the ball moving. Look, Ronald's so open there. Reverse ball. There was the one, wasn't it? Wasn't a hard pass either. Boots it. High, wide, handsome, not very legless. Max Cleworth looking good too. Yeah, I agree, Kelly. And this game suits him now, doesn't he? Just defend, absorb. No pressure to do anything else. They got the 3 points, Wrexham, if they keep a clean sheet. There you go. Maddie, our EFL correspondent there. Or League 1 and League 2. Who's at my door? 8:35 at night. I bet it's the poor old Amazon dude working overtime. Ronald. Burgess. Keep your comments coming, guys. Swansea 0, Wrexham 1. Burgess own goal. Minute 14. I believe, yeah, We still have 0 shots from Wrexham. Can they win the game with 0 shots? Vipotnik in a slightly better team would be a great asset. I think you're probably right there, Alexander. And he scored a few. Couple of absolute beauties against Norwich. Here comes Inusa. Good run. McLean tracks him back. Doyle, don't get too close together. You see that a lot, don't you? The two defenders get too close together and the winger can play them off against each other and just go between the two. See it so often. But they played it all right there, Wrexham. Inusa's got it back, though. Doyle now 1v1. Thomason comes to double up. Can Doyle stop the cross? Yes. And McLean can't quite clear it before it goes out for a corner. The last 2 corners from Swansea from this side have not been great. Timon's going to have a go with the left foot. I assume he's putting it where he's been told to, but they've been floaty ones into the near post. And if there's one thing that this Wrexham team will eat up, it's not very good crosses into their box. Evening Paul in the chat. I'm very well, thank you, buddy. I'll be even better in about 3 days' time. Oh, in comes the corner. Oh, it was Burgess. He got the header on it. It was blocked. It bounced. Snatched at it. And it half volleyed over the bar. Could he have let it fall a bit more? No, he couldn't. To be fair, McLean closes him down double quick. Yeah. If he did let that fall down, McLean would have definitely blocked it, wouldn't he? He is very, very eager to try and recompense the own goal. He scored earlier in the game. Yeah, 3 more days. And I can rest. Ethan, if it was towards the Swansea goal, he'd smash it in the top corner. Stop it. Oh, dear. You have to understand I am implicitly biased when it comes to Cameron Burgess because he played in my favourite team of the last 20 years. So I cannot give you an objective point of view and I cannot slag the bloke off. Oh, nicely fed in by Sheaf to Windass. They got a 3-on-3 here. Can Moore work it out wide? Yes, he can. Good ball by Moore. Crossing position, left-hand side. McLean hangs it up behind everybody. Ooh, he's got a touch on that Staminich. I think Longman would have got it if he hadn't. Nice feed by Clearworth into Longman. Dobson. Sheaf. Longman. Dobson. Oh dear, horrendous ball. Tries to just clip a fairly simple pass down the line. Completely overhits it. Out of play. He knows, doesn't he, Dobson? Apologising to his teammates. And a lovely bit of signalling there if you're into body language. He's letting the stadium know he's disappointed in himself. And that pass was not up to standards and he knows it. He's got to be a bit careful, Dobson. He's had 3 or 4 fouls now, hasn't he? He'll likely go in the book. Thomason is already in there. His central midfield colleague. There's one long down the ground. Looking for Ronald. Easy gathered by Okonkwo. And Wrexham have taken control of this once again, haven't they? Jesus. It says Swansea have had 11 shots in this game. I feel like they've created absolutely nothing. However, only one of those has been on target. Bit of stat pad in there, I think, with some long ranges from Swans, is it? To be fair, the one from Vidal, the dipping volley, was a really good strike, wasn't it? That would have been the one on target. I love Dobson, but what was that? Should we blame the rain, Kelly? Blame the surface? Blame the boots? Or it's just a crappy pass, wasn't it, eh? Windass fouled, I think. It's going to be a restart for Wrexham. 41. on the clock. Throw in which McLean is going to take. He's looked pretty solid, hasn't he? He's a wily old veteran McLean now, isn't he? Knows his way up and down. God, how many matches, mate? Can someone look that up? How many games has James McLean played in his career? Is it 400? 500? Hell of a career that guy's had. Vidal. Nice feet. Galbraith, who's looked really the best of the bunch, really, for Swansea. Looks nice and composed on the ball. Inusa body checked by McLean. Inusa was looking for that, but McLean walks right into it, doesn't he? I think he knows he's going to get done for pace there. Whoops, see you later. Yeah, he does hold his arm out, to be fair. It's going to be a free kick, Swansea, which I'd imagine Galbraith or Timon would be interested in. Yeah, Inusa knows he's got legs on McLean there, doesn't he? If he can kick it and run. He's in behind him. Another yellow card coming out then. So Stamanic, Thomason, McLean all in the book. And I think Dobson's got about one more mistimed tackle before he goes in as well. Free kick Swans. Goes short to Galbraith, who pops it up right-footed. Cabango's there. All half cleared. Recycle there. Galbraith, nice ball. He's a good player, Galbraith, isn't he? Cabango pops it in. Moore is back doing his defensive work. It's good from Moore. Longman blocked out. You can often tell by players' stance how confident they are, and Galbraith, kind of that head up, very upright passing position. Smacks of self-assurance, doesn't it? Throw in Wrexham, right back position. Cleworth hurls it in. Burgess heads up in the air. Looked like a high foot from Franco. Gets away with it. And Galbraith has got it again. Cabango. Burgess. Looking for Vidal. Dobson in there. Does well. They are very industrious, let's just say, the Wrexham midfield three, aren't they? Run, tackle, give it. Run, tackle, give it. What did Cloughy say? It's a simple game, overcomplicated by idiots, right? Football. McLean over 500. He's played 103 for Ireland. That is ludicrous. Thank you, Kelly. It's a hell of a stint for our entertainment, isn't it? James McLean. How many of them in the Premier League as well? My God. I'm sure he's worth a bob or two as well. Hey, good luck to him. Stamanic down the line. Galbraith, who's head and shoulders the best Swansea player, isn't he? Going to fall for Timon, drills the shot in. I can't quote. Very steady. Gets his balance right. Gets everything behind that and makes an easy catch. Good bit of goalkeeping. 10 seconds until we find out how much stoppage time there'll be. I would guess maybe only 2 minutes, actually. Vigouroux has got it. 1. I'm always wrong on stoppage time guesses. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm sometimes right. I'm often wrong. I'm rarely right. Use whatever language you're comfortable with. Vidal picked it up from the nod back. Inusa tries to cross low. Is he going to settle for the corner? He's not going to get it because McLean just hooks the left leg around. Inusa keeps going. Galbraith. Got about 25 seconds of minimum stoppage time left. Inusa gets the crossover. Franco hits the deck. He wants a foul. He's never going to get one for that. Says he has his shirt pulled. Dobson's leaning on him. Nah. His hand on his shoulder. Just keeping him touch tight. He barely makes a challenge, does he, Dobson? And Franco is definitely looking for that one. I think referee Langford's going to let this throw-in go, and then we'll get a half-time whistle, will we? No, we're going to go another 10 seconds. There we go. Half-time. Swansea 0, Wrexham 1. And put it in your notebook, it's a classic. Wrexham have had 0 shots, and they lead 1-0 because they scored from an own goal by Cameron Burgess on 14 minutes. And I suppose the pattern of the half has been Swansea moving the ball around, not getting anywhere fast, really. Wrexham perfectly happy, especially in the first 10-15. Centre-backs just booted it into the front and tried to play in the other half. Simple stuff, but it was effective. And it's a couple of times, particularly when Doyle played it into the front, they played some good football. We know what's coming, don't we? It'll be on one side, and they'll try and switch it quickly to the other to get the wing-backs free. Flood the box, try and hit Big Kiefer with crosses from the wing-backs from either side. And, it worked because Longman got down the line. I think Timon could have stopped the cross, and then poor old Burgess fizzed into him at the near post. Another own goal from Cameron Burgess, scored 2 in the game against Ipswich. His 3rd own goal of the season. He had to head the ball, head like a 50p. Glances off him. Keeper's not at fault at all. It arrows past Vigoro. And that was the opening goal. And I suppose this is why you shouldn't really trust statistics, because if I hadn't watched that half, or you shouldn't trust statistics alone without a bit of eye test. It says 12 shots here for Swansea to 0. And obviously Wrexham, you'd think it was a complete smash and grab, wouldn't you? But it wasn't. It wasn't. We know the game state is that Wrexham got in front. They've controlled it fairly well. And Swansea are trying to do something. They're trying to pull the wingers wide, and then Timon and Galbraith are going to get narrow, and they're going to be ball-playing fullbacks who kind of come in as auxiliary attackers. But they're just not doing it very well, are they yet? Galbraith looks the pick of the players for Swansea. He looks assured. Would he be more influential in central midfield? You tell me. Best effort, I think, by Swansea was Vidal. Lovely dipping volley. That couldn't have done a lot more with that. Okonkwo, as we established in the tunnel before the game, is massive and tips it over the bar. Ronald went down under a bit of a clumsy tackle by Doyle. I thought it was in the Syndham given bracket, but when I saw a different angle, it did look like Ronald was just leaving his leg in there, waiting for any kind of contact to hit the deck. So I don't think that was a penalty. There we go. Swansea 0, Wrexham 1. So in conclusion, I think Wrexham are playing it pretty well. And yeah, go figure. If it continues this way and they're as comfortable in terms of stopping Swansea's attacking intent, then they'll be leaving here with 3 points in about an hour's time. I am going to go and grab myself a drink. I might, as a little kid, I teach piano. His mum bought me the biggest box of chocolates. So I might see how many of those chocolates I can eat in the gap as well. Why don't you, while you are here, fill the comments up with questions and observations and Christmas wishes and anything you see fit. And I will return in about 5 minutes or so. Don't go anywhere. And I will be right back after my halftime break. It is Swansea 0, Wrexham 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is Swansea 0, Wrexham 1 at half-time in the watch-along. It's round 22 of the EFL Championship. This Welsh derby starts off the festivities. Last round, indeed, before the Christmas festivities. In the earlies tomorrow, Blackburn, Millwall, Preston, Norwich, Southampton, Coventry. In the 3 p.m.s, Bristol City, Borough, Charlton, Oxford, Derby, Pompey, Hull, West Brom, Ipswich, Wednesday, QPR, Leicester, Sheffield United, Birmingham, and Watford versus Stoke. Thank you, everybody, for joining. If you have not already, please do support this stream by hitting the thumbs up button, whether you're watching on Twitter, on YouTube, or on Facebook. You can do that right now. We call this a like spike. Go. Massive thank you for all of your support tonight and throughout 2025. There should still be a smattering, a handful of watch-alongs remaining before the year is out. We should be doing one on Boxing Day and then on the 29th as well. So there'll likely be 2 more. I think it's going to be Derby and Birmingham in the middle of the day on Boxing Day. The poll was inconclusive, so I think we're just going to do whatever the hell suits me. And then, my God, Coventry versus Ipswich on the 29th. So I'm sure that will be a barrel of laughs. 77 likes. Thank you, everybody. Very, very good work. Let's see if we can get up to 100 as the show goes on. And huge thank you. We hit the like target. Sorry, not the like target. What am I talking about? The super chat target already in the show. So we really appreciate that financial support. So hold fire on the super chats. You have done your work. And it's a huge thank you to Liam, to Mark, to Dave, to Ben, to David, and to Gavin. Very, very much appreciated from all of you guys. Before half-time is over, shall we go into some comments here? Where are we landing? We've got another super chat. Go on, Kelly. Thank you so much, my darling. Ben, did Broadhead wear gloves, mittens for Ipswich when it was cold? And did the fans care? We have a case of mittengate going on with some of the Wrexham fans. As you know, Kelly, I would forgive Nathan Broadhead if he put his hair in cornrows and wore a bandana on the pitch. He can do anything he likes as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, he was very much, he's a proper gloves player, isn't he, Broadhead? You know, that he's that type, isn't he? Your luxury player. Let him wear his gloves is all I would say. But yes, thank you very, very much, Kelly, a very regular super chatter here. And a great subscriber, and I suppose a friend now. Thank you very, very much, Kelly. And thank you, Gavin, who signed up as a YouTube member. Apparently, I know we're going round in circles with the memberships here. Apparently, we can integrate Discord into YouTube. So we can have a Discord server for YouTube members, which might be quite fun. Mightn't it? Leave that with me, and we will figure that out. Right, what else have we got going on in the chat? Gareth, come on, Swansea. Changes needed at half time. Yeah, Galbraith has looked good. He might be more suited in the middle there. Garen Gaming, I think I got that right. The game, there's a naughty word in that. Cover that one up on the screen, but sums up Swansea all season. Good on the ball, but very little going forward. Genuinely no creativity. Good comment there, Garen. Apologies for the rude word if anybody was offended by that. Liam, problems at Leicester as staff won't be paid before Christmas as promised. Not a financial issue, they say. I wonder what kind of an issue then indeed that would be. What else have we got here in the chat at half time? The Death Row Swansea jacket the manager has on is pretty solid. Yeah, I've just watched the Puff Daddy documentary thing on Netflix. So I know he was nothing to do with Death Row Records, was he? But yeah, that's the recent connotation of Bad Boy and Death Row for me at the moment. That was a sobering watch while I was editing stuff up today. Michael, Swansea don't need a change. They keep going the same. They're bound to score. Wrexham are the ones that need to change. That's interesting. Paul, a couple of members. I promise we'll sort out this Discord what's it thingy. Muchly appreciate trying to give you guys some good value as members. Can we get some music references in the second half? Of course. They tend to flow out in irritatingly frequent fashion, so I'm sure one will be not too far away. Right, players are out for the second half. 83 likes. Get involved. Try and get us up to 100 likes. That would be rather tremendous, wouldn't it, for this stream? Looks like no substitutions at half time. What do we got here? Swansea should go back three. Casey on for Franco. Get Galbraith in the middle. Anything that says get Galbraith in the middle is I'm probably going to nod along with. I think it'd be interesting to see Coventry and Borough back in the Premier League to see how well they do. Apologies for the rude word. Headlines. I don't mind the rude words. Me, I'm from Ipswich. It's YouTube that doesn't like them sometimes. But yeah, no problem, matey. We're all adults here, but I have to make the apology in case there's people who aren't. But no harm done. No harm, no foul. Out come the players. The Swansea players, indeed. Wrexham players already bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the Welsh weather. Death Row for Deadpool. Very nice. Yeah, by the way, discretion advised if you do watch the Puff Daddy documentary on Netflix. Imagine that. Somebody rich and powerful behaving in a not ideal manner. Tale as old as time, right? Okay, second half about to kick off here. Swans 0, Wrexham 1. Burgess own goal in the first half in the 14th minute. And we are off and running. Let me just reset these teams. No substitutions. So Swans, Vigouroux, Galbraith, Timon, Burgess, Cabango, Stamanic, Franco, Inusa, Pereira, Vidal, Vipotnik. Wrexham, Okonkwo, Clareworth, Hyam, Doyle, McLean, Longman, Sheaf, Dobson, Thomason, Moore, Windass, McLean, Thomason and Stamanic all on yellow cards going into the second half. Ball's back with Okonkwo, who I think gets a bit lucky there. He shanks that, goes straight to Windass, then Windass gives it away. Oh, shot drifted in. Oh, that would have been a mess. Ronald puts it just wide of the post. Okonkwo was out of position from his shoddy goal kick. Really poor touch. So it wasn't Windass at all. It was Sheaf, wasn't it? That'd have been an absolute horrible goal to concede. And he did nearly bend that in the corner there. Ronald doesn't miss by much, does it? And opening early in the second half. Alan, have a good Christmas. Is Enid getting excited? My 4-year-old is indeed getting excited. Although she only understands like 75% of what's going on. So she kind of gets it. And then she says, can I open my presents? She's got some presents under the tree. And I'm like, no, you have to open them on Christmas Day. Oh, okay. Then she says, do I have to go to school today, Daddy? And I'm like, no school today. It's the Christmas holidays. Oh, so I can open my presents then? Well, no, it's the Christmas holidays, but you can't open the presents until Christmas Day. Oh, so it's not Christmas? No, not until Christmas Day. So am I going to school tomorrow then? And round and round and round we go. But bless her. We're having fun with it. Ronald hits the deck again. I think the Swansea fans are, Okonkwo nearly got run down by Vipotnik. Don't lose that there. Oh, what are Wrexham doing? Do you remember in the first half we said Wrexham taking 0 risks in their own half? They've taken more risks in their own half in the first minute of this half than they did in the entirety of the first half. Vitor Matos applauding the press, but Phil Parkinson is going to be saying, what are you doing? Messing about with it there. That said, they did get it clear, Wrexham. Sorry, I can't win with this heater. I'm either boiled in dry heat and I can't speak like a sauna, or I'm freezing out here in the garage office in Bloom Towers, Bedfordshire. Timon knocks it forward. Stand over. Windass. Oh, Windass pokes that through. Glorious ball from Windass. Good save. And the ball nearly runs in. What a pass by Windass there. He's got such quality, hasn't he? I thought there's an easy ball out to the wing. I thought Windass had taken the wrong option here. But no, it's a brilliant pass. Whoop. Inside. Such a good ball. On the run. Outside of the foot. It's brilliant from Windass. Longman can't quite. It's good goalkeeping by Vigoro. That should actually be, unless, does Galbraith touch it? Yes, he does. Really good from Windass. It's a corner to Wrexham. Would have been a hell of an assist, that, wouldn't it? On the run with the outside of the foot. He's always had that quality, Windass, hasn't he? Never made it to the top level, though. In comes the corner near post. Swan's head on it is from Timon. It's going to be a throw in Wrexham. They might hurl this in long if all the centre-backs are up. Yeah, McLean's gathered it. Good chance for Wrexham. You do feel a second goal for Wrexham would completely kill this game, don't you? I think the atmosphere might not help Swansea if they go 2 under. Galbraith. Cabango. Burgess. Vidal. All round the corner, helped onto Vidal, but Hyam, well positioned, hoofs it clear, headed back by Burgess. Thomason wins it in the air. Moore tries to hold it. I tell you what, Moore is a name we haven't mentioned much tonight, have we? Quiet game for Big Kiefer. By the way, that ball through by Windass and that poke at goal by Ryan Longman means Wrexham have had a shot. Sky are telling us that Swansea score exponentially more goals in the second half than they do in the first. Swansea more likely to score in the second half than the first, apparently. We'll see if that happens tonight. Merry Christmas from Costa del Rotherham. Very nice too. It's one high up by Cleworth. Sheaf. Cleworth. Sheaf. Thomason. Is it out of his feet? Heavy touch. Poor from Thomason, isn't it? Easy gather by Inusa. Evening, Steve. Merry Christmas to you too. And Joe, welcome. Christmas with small children is delightful. I think in the modern parlance, they have main character energy at Christmas, don't they, small children? Oh, there's a nice one into channel Inusa. Ow! Okonkwo gets there. The ball goes loose and he grabs it again. Did we get a flag there? Don't think we did. Yeah. We did. Because we stopped. Inusa's down. I don't think there was any danger of any kind of foul there. Okonkwo gets there. Takes the ball, doesn't he? Inusa goes down. He's not going to get a penalty for that, is he? Okonkwo there first. Not endangering the opponent or jumping at the opponent or anything like that. Thanks for the videos you do. All the best for 2026. Well, thank you so much. We will keep on rolling into 2026. Hot takes on Sunday. We're going to try and get some predictions out with Sam. Probably remotely sending them over before Christmas. And then we'll be back. I will be not around on the 23rd, 24th, 25th. I'll be in Chichester and then Horsham and then in Ipswich. But we will be back on Boxing Day. Vipotnik slides in the box. Looked like he'd fouled his man there. Not given. Cleared away. Swansea getting a little bit of momentum now. Aren't they? Lewis, good evening, Ben. Good game so far. Yeah, but interesting one, actually. It's always nice when you have one team trying to do something and the other team trying to do something that's quite a lot different than what the other team's doing. Makes for a good watch, doesn't it? Right, free kick is going in from the right-hand side. Can't see the shirt. Is that Galbraith going to pop it in? No, Vidal, he goes short to Galbraith. They did this free kick in the first half, didn't they? Didn't work then. Didn't work this time either. Timon, slide up the line. Stamanic, nice feet. Crosses right-footed. Oh, good defending on 2 counts there. It's good from Wrexham, that. Burgess went up on the near post. They were touch tight with Burgess. I think Hyam's in there. He gets the eyebrows on the first one, I'm pretty sure. And then on the back stick, reacting to the second ball, is Thomason. It's really good from Wrexham, actually, because it was a dangerous cross. Feliz Navidad desde España. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Do you know, I quite like that Snowman song by Sia. It's a modern Christmas song I like. As well as Kesha's cover of Holiday Road by Lindsay Buckingham, which Enid bloody loves. So I've listened to it 700 times. Stephen, happy birthday as well. Blues fan in the chat there. Galbraith, League One Player of the Season with Orient. Yeah, you can see that, can't you? He's definitely got it going on there. Franco tries to cross early for Vipotnik. Good block again by Hyam. It's hung up to the back stick by Inusa. Chested down. Ronald. He's just barged off the ball fairly. Shot goes in left-footed. Up in the air from Doyle. That's really good from Okonkwo. Comes out and gathers it. Parkinson needs to bring on O'Brien and Broadhead. There's good options on the bench, those two, aren't they? Especially O'Brien, who would have been at Swansea last season, wasn't he, on loan? 50-50 there. Big smash in midfield, and we've played on. Thomason slips over, sorts his feet out, gets it wide right. Is the cross coming in from Longman? Yes, it is. Good header clear by a Burgess. And we have now stopped, and I don't know why. Cabango having a word there. There was a massive coming together there. Whoop. Referee is stood right there. So people will whine about that one because Sheaf trod on, was it Stamanich's foot? Otherwise, everyone would just say, whoop, bang. We're going to get a double sub. Iom and Cullen are going to come on. Is there still hope for Swansea? Yeah. All Christmas songs used to do you nutting back in the day when you had to buy presents from the actual shops. All I remember hearing is, it's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. In this world of plenty, we can hammer down. Don't know the words. Free arms around the world. Vidal and Inusa, the two Swedish players, are coming out. Cullen and Iom are coming in, presumably to play on the wing and in the number 10. You expected me to read that Greek comment there. Carlo Christoiena. How was it? Are you just making me say swear words in Greek? This time of year I love Celebrate Me Home by Kenny Loggins. Okay, let me try it. I think one of my heroes, David Foster, produced Kenny Loggins, Kelly. He might have done that. Great piano player, David Foster. Wow. Look him up, kids. You might know I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. Or Think Twice by Celine Dion. Or Glory of Love by Peter Cetera. Or You're the Inspiration or Hard to Say I'm Sorry by Chicago. Or After the Love Has Gone by Earth, Wind and Fire. What a producer, hey? Got to stop talking about music. Someone asked me to talk about music. Ethan Galbraith, most touches in the game. So maybe it does work having him at right back. But what happens if he had fewer touches in a better area in the pitch, I wonder. Wrexham really need Kabore and Kachache back. Yeah, they do. First choice wing backs. Although, let's be honest, McLean and Longman have been good, haven't they? They have. Corner Wrexham. Ooh. Curled in by Longman. Vigoro was backpedaling vigorously. Worried about that dropping in the far corner. Swansea clear it long and it's gone out of play. Okonkwo very slowly going and getting the ball. Some game management already going on, understandably, by Wrexham. They won't be bothered if the ball in play time is not very high in this half, will they? Given the Red Dragons have a 1-0 lead. Galbraith, Cabango, Burgess, Vigorou back to Cabango. You can tell by the names I'm saying. Swansea just knocking it about in their own defensive third. Try to get it in front there, but Hyam eats it up. Oh, bad giveaway there, Windass. Windass hits the shot low, so it's Sheaf that picked it up. Really struggling with the difference between 18 and 10 on the back of the Wrexham shirts tonight, aren't I? Sheaf knocked it onto Windass early. Bad giveaway there by Burgess. It's a poor ball by Sheaf, actually. Windass wants that into his path. Kiefer Moore rightly says, why don't you cross it? Thomason, well, he's had it taken off him in central midfield. They've tried to slide it through to Ronald. Well covered by Doyle. And good press again by Swansea. They won it high. Ronald, nice feet to beat Sheaf. Cullen. Franco goes down. He's back up again and he's crossed it. It's deflected. Headed clear. Cullen. Timon. Iom. Blocked out. Is that going out for a corner? Iom's not going to let it. Aggressive play by the sub on the wing there. Goes for the nutmeg. And he comes a cropper. Cleared out. Ronald. His cross is blocked. Shooting chance here. Ooh! Stamenic, good hit. Okonkwo throws himself across his goal. Not far wide. Shot swinging away from goal. Sometimes they nestle in the side netting, don't they? Vipotnik chasing down the right. He's been whistled, I believe. Parkinson subs need a second, not another draw. I'm sure he's just trying to leave it until the absolute latest minute before doing it, isn't he? Vipotnik is probably unlucky to be penalised for that, to be fair. Swansea bringing on their own demise. Poor substitutions. Well, we will see if they have any impact or not. Ball's back with Hyam. 65 gone. All discussions about Christmas music begins and ends with Phil Spector's Christmas album. Very nice too. I think Shaylee's got that on vinyl actually in the living room. Is the most pretentious thing I've ever said. It's true. Moore. Channel ball by him, blocked out, trying to find Windass. Yeah, he's got to go to the bench soon, Parkinson, hasn't he? Ground number 71. Oh, you've never been to Carrow Road, Ian. Interesting. I've been too many times to mention. With limited success. Switches to play. Galbraith hits the shot deflected. Okonkwo wrong-footed, but there wasn't enough pace after the deflection to take it in to the corner. Going to be a corner kick for Swansea, though. Galbraith continues to be their sort of brightest spark. Fairy Tale of New York always gets a shout, doesn't it? Bing Crosby. Oh, yes. I think unofficially, White Christmas is like the biggest selling record of all time. The capacity to count it was not quite there at that point. Ronaldo has given away a corner in his own right back area. And it looks like we are getting Matty James and Lewis O'Brien by the look of it. Evening, Hamza. More needs to come off. Don't think we're going to get a striker coming off yet, as much as I'd like to see Nathan Broadhead. Looks like the changes are going to be made in central midfield. Thomason is one who's definitely coming out. Longman as well, is that right? Excuse me, Thomason and Sheaf coming out. So yeah, just two central midfielders on, two central midfielders off for Wrexham. Phil Spector, a case study, and separate the art. Always separate the art from the artist. Always. They're all crazy, these people we admire, aren't they? You wouldn't like anything if you judged the characters, eh? This is about when Dobson gets tired and makes a big mistake. Corner. Wrexham. So O'Brien and James in. And it goes back stick. Vigouroux gets something on it. Cullen clears. Offside flag up there. Cloweth headed it back over the line, but the flag had already gone up, as in the last line of defence there, not over the goal line. But I do think we will still see there's another sub window for both sides. So I do think Wrexham will freshen up top, but maybe in another 5-10 minutes or so. Galbraith. Stamenic looks exasperated. He says, who am I supposed to pass it to? And then gives it back to his keeper. Although that's nicely worked around the corner. Franco switched out to the wing. It's good from Swansea. Ronald. Right-footed cross. Eyebrows on it from a red shirt on the near post. They've won it back, Swansea. Stamenic. Ronald. Crosses low, gathered by Vipotnik, spins, big deflection. Wrong foot Okonkwo, and it is 1-1. They've got a bit of luck there. It's going to the keeper's right. Okonkwo throws himself that way. Massive deflection, takes it the other way. Keeper's lying down on his side as the ball goes slowly into the other corner. And it is Swansea 1. Wrexham 1. Are Wrexham going to draw again? As of right now, they are. Let's have a look. He spins Vipotnik. Oof. Dominic Hyam sticks out a foot. I wonder if they'll give that as an own goal. Think the shot's on target into the other corner. To be fair to Vipotnik, he gets a good touch. He spins quickly. And he hits a shot. Make defenders defend, as Neil Warnock says. Is it going in the corner? We'll find out now. Yeah, it's on target, isn't it? And for the second time, not only in this game, but for the second time in that goal, a keeper is given very, very little chance by an intervention by one of his defenders. Galbraith is going to get a yellow card for that challenge. Straight through his man. Bam. Lewis O'Brien who hit the deck. Yellow card for Ethan Galbraith. 20 to go. How do you see this one going now? My point that Wrexham scoring a second goal would have completely killed it. I suppose if you flip that, I think it might take 2 deflections, actually. I think the very first covering defender there gets a little touch. Does it change direction twice? I don't know. What happens now to the game state here? Now it's 1-1. Here comes Swansea in the channel. They've got 2 in the middle here. Pretty much 3-on-3 if they work it. They have done. Iom. Crosses. Oh, he took too long, didn't he? Doyle got a block off. Longman back. Heads it down. Game looks stretched now, doesn't it? Windass. Swansea pressing like absolute Bielsa speed here. Cullen drives it forward. Vipotnik edge of the box. Drives right-footed. Blocked by O'Brien. There's going to be a foul by Ronald. And O'Brien looks in a bit of a pain. I think he's got winded by Vipotnik's shot. Smashed him in the chest. Tomorrow is all about Southampton versus Coventry. That is going to be a brilliant game, isn't it? The Viper strikes again. Yes, he does. Rathbone and Broadhead. We'll definitely see one of them, won't we? If not both. Wrexham are saying, come on, what you got for Swansea? It's going to have to be a worldie because Wrexham too physical for us. We'll see. Come on. Swansea. Looks like Parky is going to go to the bench again. He's deep in discussion. Yeah, Rathbone is getting ready. No sign of Broadhead. Surely we'll see him. I think it might be just Rathbone about to come in. No, I don't think it does take a double deflection. We've just seen another slow-mo of the goal. And another one. Can you see Blackburn getting anything from our next 2 games? And do you think we can survive? You'd have to tell me who the next 2 games are. Has Lewis O'Brien popped his shoulder out? I don't know, he's dislocated his shoulder, has he? I thought he was winded. He got hit with the ball. His shirt's wrapped up in his... He might have popped his shoulder out there. Ouch. Well, I hope Lewis O'Brien is okay, because he came on about, what, like 5 minutes ago, was it? Has he even been on the pitch 5 minutes, O'Brien? Minute 69, he came in. And we've stopped for a minute or so. So it's probably 3 or 4 minutes he was on the pitch. I hope he's okay. He was nursing his arm like something had been broken. And I think Kelly called the substitution there. Rathbone and Broadhead come in. And I hope there's nothing broken there for O'Brien. Fulton and Yakule look like they're getting ready for Swansea. So that should do us for subs. Both central midfielders, those pair, about to come in for Swans. 1-1. Windass came off, by the way, as well as O'Brien, nursing shoulder, arm, whatever that is. Broadhead gets his first touch. Cross coming in from the right. Handball, no. Timon with a half clearance. Broadhead sweeps it up. Rathbone. Doyle. McLean. James. Broadhead. Swansea looking pretty well organised in the face of Wrexham moving the ball around. Broadhead, little flip over his head. Tries to bring it forward, but dispossessed. And the tempo of the game just increased, didn't it? Stamenic comes sprinting off the pitch. Fulton comes in. Franco leaving via the tradesman's exit. Paul, thank you for your watch-alongs, Ben. Merry Christmas to you and your family and everyone in chat. Well, absolutely, Paul. My absolute pleasure. I do normally say at this point, it's an absolute privilege to do this and for you guys to all come and join in and populate the chat and give such great opinions and the super chats and all the views and stuff. It's fantastic. Really love doing it. If I could do it every game, I would. Do as many as we can. God, how many have we done already this season? Must have done like 30 or 40 watch-alongs, haven't we? Or am I exaggerating? Am I full of the proverbial? Ooh, given away there. Galbraith gets robbed by Broadhead. Broadhead charging forward. Broadhead into the box, sorts his feet out. Is he going to hit one? Right-footed, deflected. Oh, excellent play by Broadhead. He had them. It was Cameron Burgess who knows all about Nathan Broadhead. He had them backtracking and backtracking. Where's the shot going? It's good defending, actually. Shot's probably going down the keeper's throat, but it's a really good dribble by Broadhead at that point. Corner. Wrexham. 10 minutes and change to go before stoppage time. Corner goes back stick. Ooh, who was that arriving? Gloworth. There's always a danger on these ones. Cabango, who I believe has just done game number 250. Ooh. Cabango didn't know anything about that. It was headed onto the back of his head, but it was a useful block, wasn't it? Another corner for Wrexham. Northampton 3, Wimbledon 1 in League One, for those of you who like that sort of thing. Could win that for Northampton. In comes the corner. Cleworth under it again. Ronald sprints across and boots it clear. Returned. Rathbone, nice header down. Moore tries to wind up a shot from outside the box. Great ball out. Volleyed up in the air to McLean. They've shown him his right foot. It's not the worst cross in the world, but no one attacks the near post. Easy gather for Vigoro. Merry Christmas. Do you enjoy your midweek predictions show? Very, very much so. Always lovely to talk to the great Sam Parkin, who you may have heard on, was it Reading and Luton last night he was doing? I don't remember. Does too many games, that bloke. But we love having him on. Broadhead's dancing feet make me happy. Oh, yes, they do. What a player. Ayalkule, Burgess. Northampton overtook Wimbledon in the table. Yeah. You wouldn't have foreseen that about 6-8 weeks ago, would you? Rathbone has to go back into Doyle, who pings it into Broadhead, who chests it down. Oh, well worked. Longman knocks it inside. Broadhead. Oh, lovely ball by Broadhead down the wing. Longman crosses. Excellent from Wrexham. I know I'm an absolute fanboy for Broadhead, but as soon as he comes in, he's made it tick in a different way. Carries it, gives it, dribbles it. Speeds up the play of his teammates, doesn't he? He's an excellent player. Corner, Wrexham. And it goes right-footed. It's Cleworth and Cabango again on the back stick. I think Cabango's complaining that Cleworth had a big handful of his shirt there, but Cabango does a good job. Merry Christmas, everyone in the chat. Thanks to Ben for time. My pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Best job in the world. You don't need to thank me. If you could only pick one, Ben, Taarabt, Eze, or Wegerle, who would it be? Oh, it's got to be Wegerle, hasn't it, Dave? Come on. Imagine all three of them playing together. Zero tactical discipline, just vibes and dribbling all the time. It'd probably be terrible together. All have to be the main man, wouldn't they? Cabango's lost his contact lens, I think, has he? We are having a drinks break, which means we'll probably get an extra minute added on stoppage time at the end of the game. 83 coming up. We get a winner in this one, or do we get another draw for Wrexham? If this game ends in a draw, that'd be Wrexham's 11th draw of the season. We're at round 22, so they would then have drawn half of their games. Every second game for Wrexham is a draw at the moment, unless we get a winner. Swansea fans in that corner there, not covering themselves in glory. Throwing lots of stuff. I think at James McLean when he was taking a corner. I think the linesman just got a shot over there as well, didn't he? McLean just knocks that off run now. It's going to be a Wrexham throw in left back area. 84 up now as we head towards another Wrexham draw. Or do we? Adam Eder is coming in. I assume for Vipotnik. Yalkule. Hoofed away by Max Cleworth. Do we get the sub now? No, we don't. Swansea moving it across to Cabango. Ronald. Ooh, don't lose that there. He nearly did. Fulton jumps back on it. Cabango. Burgess into Yom. Swansea stretched the pitch there and a space to play into now. Yalkue. I think he chickened out of that, didn't he? Dobson went in aggressively and he just poked it down the line and got rid of it. He gave the ball away. Some big news. Jeff Shee, Wolves chairman, has left. After 9 years. Wow. Oh, Ronald crosses in low. Oh, swept just round the post by Liam Cullen. He scored that goal loads of times, hasn't he? As well. Oh, that looks so close. How much does this miss by? Oh, more than it looked like. It is a metre or so wide. I thought it just flashed past the post. The hard cam gave a bit of a deceptive angle there. Yeah, Vipotnik out, Eder in. Swansea changing their striker. Focal point. Vipotnik, does he get the goal? I think the shot was on target. Yeah, it says Vipotnik up here, so we're not going to get 2 own goals in this game, but it's 1-1. And Vipotnik's goal is his 9th, I believe, of the season. So he's closing in on double figures. And you do the maths. We're at round 22. Not yet at the halfway mark. Can he get 20? Yalkue. Nice switch of play there. I think it was for Galbraith, but it's run for Ronald. Galbraith. Yalkue. They're going for it, Swansea, aren't they? Plenty forward. Don't want to get done on the break. But famous last words. Here we go. I'm going to say it. Just to tempt fate. If there is going to be a winner, it looks more likely to be Swansea right now. But as I say, if they're going to be throwing men forward, you never know. Quick ball out from Wrexham. Get Broadhead on it. Knock it into Moore and get him to lay off to someone. I don't know. Cabango. Down the line to Ronald. Nice first touch. Blocked out. Rathbone. Whoop. Hooks it over his head. James half wins it. Still good pressing from Swansea, isn't it? Yalkue onto Ida. Tries to spin his man. Good feet. Ida. Hits the shot over the bar. He's disappointed with himself. It was a really difficult chance, isn't it? Didn't really get any kind of direction on the shot. Literally just hit it a goal as hard as he could. It's down the middle and it's too high as well. "90 seconds plus stoppage time remaining. Swansea 1, Wrexham 1. Doesn't feel the most unjust scoreline for either team. See if anyone can win it late on. Galbraith. Up the line. Ronald gets it back off Cullen. Can't control it. Throw in. Sam Smith's coming on, which means Kiefer Moore is probably about to leave us. Throwing down the line. Moore's flick on. Broadhead tries to do something with it. That might be Kiefer's last moment there. It's been whistled for a foul. Just arm in the errant arm in the air there, big Kiefer. Swacks Fulton across the chops, gets whistled for the foul. Free kick. Galbraith is going to take 13 seconds of normal time remaining. We'll see how much stoppage time is coming. Ooh, Okonkwo's come out and missed it. He's out of his goal. It's headed back in. Oh, no! Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that is one of the most horrible mistakes you will see. Okonkwo comes out to catch it. He drops it, he runs back, and then he knocks it right into the hands of Adam Ida, who taps it into the goal. It is an utter disaster for Wrexham, and Okonkwo has looked assured tonight, but that is a horrific error by the Wrexham keeper, and late on, Swansea are winning this one, and my God, poor lad in goal for Wrexham is never, ever going to want to see this again. I think the defender's going to clear it as well. It looked like he'd got away with it, didn't it? Galbraith throws it in. Oh, it's a horrible punch. It's headed in. Right now, catch it. There's two defenders there. Oh, he drops it for a second time. It's so bad. The first punch is like really bad. And then, he literally knocks it off his own defender trying to repair the mistake there. And Dobson's back on the line covering it. Complete butterfingers. And look at Dobson. At that point, he's like, what can I do? Oh, my God. Poor fella. Ida, the sub, comes in, scores from 6 inches. But my God, what a mistake. Oh, dear. He's been really good since he's come in at Okonkwo. I remember they started the season with Ward and there was sort of lots of campaigning for Okonkwo to play. He's played well tonight, but that's just the goalkeeper's life, that, isn't it? That generally, if you're a keeper and you make a mistake, it results in a goal. And, you know what he was like? He was like a gambler that had made a bad bet who quickly put on another bet to try and chase his loss. And do you know what? If he just stood still, I think his defenders would have just cleared that, wouldn't they? But he's trying to repair the mistake, the bad punch he makes. Oh, dear. Poor fella. Swansea won't care, will they? Well, Sam Smith, we thought he was going to come in for Kiefer Moore. But that was before the keeper had blooming thrown one in. So he's come in for Dom Hyam. So Wrexham are going to go for a back four and presumably just boot the ball down the pitch and try and throw the kitchen sink at Swansea's defenders. Smith has got the flick on there. Moore knocks it on. Rathbone trying to get through and they've won a corner, I think. Or is it out for a throw? Doesn't really matter because I'm sure McLean will go over and take it. We've got 7 minutes stoppage time, by the way. So we played 3 of them. Some glum-looking Wrexham fans there. Throwing goes short, but McLean tempts the tackle, and we have a corner. And ladies and gentlemen, guess where Ronaldo is? He's on his backside on the ground. I'm sorry if he's hurt. He's holding his face this time. To be fair, McLean has a little cheeky tread over him afterwards. According to YouTube Wrapped, I'm in the top 0.4% of Benjamin Bloom listeners. Well, thank you, delayed pilot. Corner goes in. They've got it clear. Oh, is there going to be a counter here? They might score again here, Swansea. It's knocked through. No, too much on it. We have another 3 minutes to go. It looks like Swansea are going to capitalise on a disastrous mistake from Wrexham's keeper, Arthur Okonkwo. Who I remember saying midway through the second half had looked assured in this game, but makes one bad punch, goes back, tries to repair the mistake and just completely fudges it, takes his 2 defenders out and gives Adam Eder the easiest tap-in he's ever had in his life. Swansea 2, Wrexham 1. 2 minutes of minimum stoppage time remaining. Wrexham throw, left back area. Okonkwo sticks his foot through that one. Shanked up in the air a little bit. His confidence must be absolutely shot now, the Wrexham keeper. Knocked forward. Smith gets the flick on. Moore flicks it on again. Cameron Burgess boots it high into the air. McLean under it. Misses. Oh, silly from McLean. Who, has he been booked, McLean? He has. You've got to be careful. He doesn't want to look at the ref. Liam Cullen says to him, you know what you were doing there, mate. Do you know, I think if McLean wasn't on a yellow there, he might have got booked for that. Naughty one there. Look, boop. He could easily have been sent off there, McLean, couldn't he? Vitor Matos. Presumably can't count to 7 minutes. I think he might have just got himself booked, has he? 96:15 played. Although we have had a couple of stoppages in stoppage time, so I think we'll probably go more towards 98. Oh, Matos didn't go in, but I think it's one of the Wrexham staff has gone in. Is it Mark Sale, possibly? Mark Sale at Wrexham? Who did I see Mark Sale talking about? Was it Preston, maybe? I can't remember. Oxford? My bad. Wrong club. Galbraith taking his time. I'm going to try and throw this down the line and keep it in the corner. I still think we're going to play about at least another 30, 45 seconds, aren't we? Hooked into the corner. I think that's going to go out, and it's going to be a Swansea goal kick, which Okonkwo spots. I reckon we go this phase of play now, don't we? Can I get the flick, Wrexham? Yes. And the second ball. Doesn't fall for a red shirt. Can they throw a long throw in here from about 35 yards down the pitch? Matos wants the final whistle. That should probably do it. They've won the header and they have got the win. Swansea 2, Wrexham 1. A game settled by an injury time howler from Wrexham goalkeeper Arthur Okonkwo. I'd said with about 5 minutes to go, it's 1-1, and it doesn't feel like either team will be massively miffed by not winning the game, and everyone will move on and take a point. And then, yeah, absolute drama in stoppage time. I feel badly for Okonkwo. Hopefully he can move on from a terrible error that has lost his side the game. Okonkwo comes out. He misses his punch terribly. He's out of his goal. I think it's Cabango that then heads it back in. And if at that point Okonkwo just lets his defenders deal with the ball, they would have cleared it and they probably draw the game, Wrexham. But he goes back to try and repair his mistake. He completely butterfingers, drops the catch. It drops straight to Adamida, who then taps the ball in from about 6 inches. My God. The game had opened up with Burgess scoring the own goal. Longman doing well for Wrexham, whipping the cross in. Burgess, wrong place. Third own goal of the season. Heads it past Vigorui's own keeper. Equaliser had come from Vipotnik. Big deflection on that. All the goals come with a big asterisk in this game. But that's the deal, isn't it? You win by hook or by crook. Deflections, own goals, mistakes. We saw it all tonight. And Swansea take the win. It's the third win now in 4 games for Vitor Matos. And they go up to 17th. Obviously, they are prone to overtake tomorrow by Charlton and Sheffield United. Wrexham also now prone to an overtake from West Brom tomorrow. Just goal difference, keeping the Red Dragons above the Baggies. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. That is our last watch along before Christmas. If I don't see you, if you don't comment on the hot takes or the predictions, have a wonderful Christmas time. I'm sure I'll hear from most of you before Christmas, but if I don't, I will say it now, and I'll say it again a few times on the channel. Enjoy round 22 tomorrow. I'm off on a gig, so I will be back on Sunday morning with the hot takes, and I will see all of you for that on Sunday. Thank you all for watching. Swansea 2, Wrexham 1. Huge thank you to our super chatters in the main in the first half. And this is a very rambly outro and a long good night. Congratulations. Swansea get the win late on after a horror show from Wrexham's keeper, Okonkwo. Swansea 2, Wrexham 1. We'll see you on Sunday for the hot takes.